Hello, everybody. My name is Jake. I have a podcast in my basement. Ho, ho, ho. Look how fat I am. I'm going to take a shot of tequila now. Chaser. Tequila.
God, that was
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Drop Baby Podcast with your hosts, Jake and Flez. This episode is...
I'm still drinking from the last episode. What have you been doing? Getting your life together? Maybe getting a job? Maybe bettering yourself mentally and physically?
Stop talking. You smell so bad of alcohol. Anyways, this is an episode dedicated to Derek.
Don't do this again. You already made me break my drunk persona.
Well, all I'm going to say now is I want Derek to realize that is physical proof that Jake hates Derek.
What?
Jake hates Derek, doesn't appreciate Derek's opinions.
I definitely do. What? Because of the flute? Is this because of the fucking flute, Flez?
Yeah. Yeah, it's about the fucking flute.
Well, guess what, Flez?
No! Give me the flute! Stop! Derek.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Flez's opinions because they're dumb.
Derek, do you care about my opinion?
Stop pleading to Derek.
All right.
All right, you can't do this.
Fuck
That's too
Derek.
much pressure.
Yeah,
all
you're
right?
right.
Derek watches this to have fun, to relax,
You
to
know what?
unwind after a long day of being Derek.
You know what I like to do to unwind after being a long day of being Derek? I like to beat my Derek dick.
Oh
I like
my
to-
god.
I like
I'm
to
so
sit
sorry, Derek.
my porcelain throne in my Derek bathroom, whip out my Derek pecker, and use my Derek hand to really treat myself to a Derek masturbation. That's what I do after a hard day of being
Jesus
Derek.
Christ, man. This is so graphic. Is this because I have to read the fan fiction today? Like, you have to just get all this vulgarity out and just focus on our OnlyFans.
Okay, so what do you think?
Join our OnlyFans.
Yeah, join our OnlyFans. No sex allowed no more.
No, they repealed that.
Oh, okay, cool. So
They
I can
went.
put
They
my
walked. They
asshole
walked
on
it back. They were like, on second hand, we enjoy being a business, so we would like to stay in that. Was their general opinion, you know what I mean? All right. Anyway, so today, you know, the whole focus today, for real, is about the Marvel spermatic universe.
Is it Marvel only?
I mean, that's what I'm gonna be focusing on. We're gonna focus on superheroes in general. I've just been watching a lot of Marvel movies.
This is a shout out to my boy, Hulk.
You real Mr. Heidi, bro.
Why are you hiding, Hulk? Where you been, Hogan? Be a man, Hulk.
You always angry or something? What's up?
Dude.
All right.
Saw. That's my theory.
Okay, hang on. I don't want to get into that just yet. So, like, what do you think about, like, the broader Marvel Cinematic Universe type of deal? Because I've been rewatching them, and we'll get to it in a second, you know, the new Spider-Man trailer. But that's what inspired me to go back and, like, watch a whole bunch of things and watch some new Marvel things I hadn't seen. Like, I hadn't seen Loki until a couple days ago. It was pretty good.
A lot of the original, like, for when they brought in characters, I realized were actually kind of assy.
What do you mean?
I didn't like the first Captain America.
Okay,
It was
that's
pretty
fair.
assy. Didn't like first Thor.
You know, when I went back and watched it, I watched the first Iron Man movie, but I didn't watch Captain America or Thor.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I went back and I cherry picked the ones I wanted to see. I watched all the Avengers movies because,
Did you watch Iron Man 3?
only a couple times.
I know people hate that one. It's like the bad one.
I would have to rewatch it again. I don't remember hating it, but I definitely felt like it was the weakest of the three.
That's
you know
fair.
what I mean? You
So
know, I really
my feeling of it overall, like the MCU,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like dug their Netflix stuff a lot more than some of the movies.
See,
Like I like the James Gunn movies specifically, like Guardians and like the ones he's been doing.
Thor Ragnarok, I believe as well.
Yeah, I believe, but like some of them that have that, like they're, I don't know.
They have a zest
Yeah.
because a lot of the Marvel movies are very samey. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But
I feel like the ones that take themselves too serious were kind of ass, and the ones that worked with too serious were with, well, Iron Man.
right. Iron Man and the first Hulk with Edward Norton.
Yeah, Edward Norton
really
was
pulled
a
it off.
pain in the ass to do it.
He said they were a pain in the ass.
They
I wish they had gone back. Did you know they retconned that?
That whole movie?
Well, kind of. So, Marvel released that new series on Disney Plus, What If?
That's all,
I know, but when they went back to that day when, like, the, Hulk was, or Bruce Banner, in the Edward Norton one, was at the college talking to Betty Ross, like, snuck in, and they like, ambush him, and Blonsky, who becomes, like, Abomination, he's still just, like, a normal dude, but he's, like, a little super, like, you remember that scene?
Yeah.
And then they had Mark Ruffalo, like, actually Mark Ruffalo voice acted, too.
Yeah.
As him being there instead.
Yeah,
so, like, they kind of went...
But
right, but, like, they did go back and retcon it in a weird way. It's just kind of weird, because it's like, that... You never did that, though.
They did it with Don Cheadle as War Machine.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That bothers me, too. That bothers
me a lot. I love both.
Because they don't look similar at all.
Yeah, no.
And, like...
Same with the Hulk one, though.
Yeah, I didn't like that one at first either. I was very harsh on the first Avengers when I saw it.
Not gonna lie, I like Ruffalo better than Norton.
I think Norton would have been a better one overall, but Ruffalo is a good replacement, and he plays a different kind of Hulk.
Yeah.
I was expecting a different type of storyline from the Edward Norton. You know what I mean? It's set up, like, even tonally, like we were just saying. They went darker. Those first two Marvel films that were starting to build the cinematic universe. They went darker.
Yeah, even Thor did, and I thought it was a snooze.
Yeah. But I'm saying it worked for them. I think that first Hulk movie was, like, really fucking good. And if they had gone that dark route, you know, the more Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type shit, Edward Norton could really pull that off. And it would be really cool to see him banter back and forth with Iron Man and Thor, like in the first Avengers movie. Can you imagine if that was Edward Norton instead?
Edward Norton, everything he does, but dude, he hates every fucking movie he's in and says every movie's a pain in the ass. So honestly, I don't think the problem...
I mean, he's a diva.
Yeah, I think Edward Norton low-key might be the problem. I love him, but, like, you know.
Talented actors are often divas.
Yeah, like Kevin Spacey.
All right. So, to get to our Spider-Man predictions.
I think... what do you want me to predict? Like,
just things that are going to happen.
I think Spider-Man's going to be like... Hey guys, it's me, Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's going to be like... Hey guys, it's me, Spider-Man.
All right, that's an interesting theory.
So, who do you think the big baddie low-key is?
Oh, Green Goblin.
I don't think Goblin's gonna be the big.
No, it's gonna be Willem Dafoe, and he's gonna be the one that brings the whole Sinister Six together. Think about it, through the whole Tobey Maguire series.
Ock started Sinister Six.
No, well, okay, in the comics, sure, but think about it, through the whole Tobey Maguire arc, Green Goblin always came back through Harry. And was like, first, you attack his heart. You know, he was always about the big picture of bringing Spider-Man down. Everyone else was just, like, doing evil shit, and Spider-Man showed up, and that's when they were like, nah! I hate you now, Spider-Man, because you showed up and foiled my plot! You know what I mean? Like, Green Goblin was the first one that was like, nah, I'ma kill this motherfucker. He don't even know who the fuck I am. Fuck you, die. He's got the big picture, bro. And if they bring back that version, plus Doc Ock, Doc Ock redeemed himself at the end of Spider-Man 2. And he was like, I don't want to die a villain. And he, dove into the lake with the big supernova thing.
But so, it's the multiverse, Jake.
I know, but it's supposed to be pulled from right before that shit happened.
Is it?
That's what the dude who plays Dr. Octopus has said in interviews.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
He's pretty old.
Oh, hang on. I want to go back to something because I realized, so it's back on Spider-Man, but it's in a more general topic, also about the Netflix series and if it's part of the MCU, because some of that has been retconned, right?
Yeah, it's kind of upsetting.
So I read a thing the other day. So in Luke Cage, he met Method Man. And then in the next season, he met Ghostface Killer. So, what this means is that Wu-Tang Clan is canon in at least the Netflix version of these shows, right? So if they were in the broader MCU, that would mean a lot of different things. Like, for instance, how on the song Protect Your Neck that came out in, I believe, 1996, 1994, did they have the line swinging through your town like I'm the neighborhood Spider-Man when he wasn't born until 2000. Or something like that. Maybe it was like...
Maybe that's what inspired the name for Spider.
Okay, what about also on the first album at the beginning of Tiger Style, where one of them says something about being like Doctor Doom? Doctor Doom hasn't even showed up at all in the MCU yet. So that was like 30 years prior.
He's been around.
This is why the Netflix shows cannot be canon. Case closed.
Because of Wu-Tang?
Because of Wu-Tang Clan.
Did you put thought in this, or did someone find this and you find it on the internet? And
I found it on the internet. I read a whole
okay.
article about it.
It's pretty wild, though.
Yeah, it's
But
something.
are they playing themselves, or?
Yeah, no. It's like, hey man, I'm Method Man. What's up, Luke Cage? Like, I mean,
What's up, Luke Cage?
I haven't seen the exact scenes, but like, yeah, like they're canon them in the universe. Like, yeah, I'm that member of Wu-Tang, Method Man. That's me.
Hi, sir. I'm Method Man.
Hello, Mr. Cage. Sir, my name is Old Dirty Bastard. And I would just like to say thank you from, saving me from that drug deal I was in. Almost went bad. Definitely wasn't trying to buy any drugs.
Anyways, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, I'm out.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So, yeah, the Spider-Man predictions, yeah, whatever. It's whatever. Doc Ock's going to be evil again, but Green Goblin is going to round up the whole gang.
I think both Spider-Men are going to come in and beat him up.
So you
They're
think...
just gonna kick
do you
the
think...
shit out of Spider-Man.
You think... Oh, no. So you think Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are just going to come in and beat the fuck out of Tom Holland?
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Like, all three of them are going to fight each other at some point.
Do you think Dr. Octopus is going to kidnap Aunt May again, but like the new hot one?
I would. I definitely would. Marissa Tomei. Melissa Tomei?
I don't know the fucking name.
Meniscus Tomei. She was in The Wrestler. She played a stripper.
Fitting.
There was a wrestler in that movie. He was like, I'm a wrestler.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Speaking of wrestlers, dude, I hope there's a callback to Bonesaw somehow.
Dude, Bonesaw. Okay, hang on. So here is something I did want to throw out there. They've only revealed so far in the trailer 5 members. And, like, they've only subtly hinted at some of them. Like, Green Goblin, like, obviously it is. The Pumpkin Bomb, we know that. The Lizard was kind of, like, in shadow. You had to kind of, like, brighten it up to see it in the trailer. But he was there as well. But he was still, like, kind of trapped in a cage.
You're
so,
gonna
like,
find pictures of these, right? To put up there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but, you know, like, he's there. But, like, he's still entrapped, so we don't really know if he's a member of the Sinister Six. Because, like, if you remember, the Andrew Garfield lizard was kind of just a psycho lizard. I don't think he could talk. Could he? Did he talk? I don't remember either. I also don't like that Electro's lightning is now yellow when it was definitely blue the first time in the Andrew Garfield film. Does that bother you?
No.
It kind of bothers me.
I
If they
hated
do
the blue.
I didn't hate the blue.
It
I
felt
hated
too
the costume.
Manhattan.
I hated the costume design. I didn't hate the fact that the lightning was blue. But I'm saying if he's still blue and he's spewing yellow lightning, I'm going to be really mad. And if he's yellow, I definitely want a redesign where he's got like the classic like spikes going out from his head, you know what I mean? Like that and the green jumpsuit, like that would be so cool.
I hear that they're planning is they're gonna keep like the whole ball of electricity vibe, but it's gonna have like the mask incorporated through like where the lightning's like
where the lightning is just there. Yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
And
okay,
it's gonna be like a yellow and blue thing.
I don't know how I feel about the blue in there too.
I mean, originally it was like
yellow and green. Yeah. Real punchy. I loved it. But you know that's cool. I think Sandman's gonna be a hero.
I didn't. Is Sandman in it?
There's a lot of times, especially in the Electro scenes, where like dirt gets kicked up in a way that is not natural, like in front of Spider-Man. So like maybe
the confirmed ones. I know the confirmed ones are Dafoe, Doc Ock.
I don't think Dafoe, the actor himself, is confirmed.
He's confirmed.
Is he now? Okay, when I first looked before, he wasn't confirmed.
I heard it was pretty confirmed.
I mean, I recognized the laugh in the trailer, and I'm like, that's definitely Willem Dafoe. But like, who knows? We could all be being tricked, and it's just a very good sound alike.
Yeah.
who's going to be in a costume most of the time.
Yeah, but besides that, there was also, at least written confirmed, Jamie Foxx back.
Yeah, as the Electro, yeah.
But those are the only three that I remember.
Well, in the trailer...
I think there was a... Dude, imagine fucking just Tom Hardy coming out and just venoming it.
It would be neat, but on his arc in his own movies, he's not... it wouldn't make sense for him to join the Sinister Six. It would be cool. Trust me, it would be cool. But then also... but then also, I feel like Venom has to be introduced by himself because he is such a big name. It would feel a little cheap to have him introduced in the Sinister Six. Like, yeah, I'm just a member of the Sinister Six, and I'm listening to Green Goblin. I feel like, I feel like it would rob Venom a little bit of being his own big bad. He himself is as bad as the Sinister Six. That's why it was so weird in the comics when they teamed up, because it was like, holy fuck, now it's like Sinister Six times 2! Because, like, he can beat up Spider-Man all by himself. I feel like if he just appeared the first time with the Sinister Six, it'd be like, oh... So Venom's a vussy, you know?
All right. I don't know. Venom would be hard to implement now, because now do you involve all of the Avengers? Do you just involve Spidey? How could the other Avengers not know about Venom? Spidey's in a black suit? Oh, what? Well, now someone else is in a black suit, and he's beating up...
Right, that's a whole movie. That's a whole movie by itself.
Yeah.
So what my predictions are, we got Dr. Octopus... We got Green Goblin, obviously the Tobey Maguire versions. We got Sandman, the Tobey Maguire version, but he's going to be a good guy, at least to a point. Maybe he starts out a bad guy, becomes a good guy, vice versa. I'm not sure about that yet, but I think he heel turns, just like in Spider-Man 3. 4, we got the Lizard. Mm-hmm. And then number 5, Electro. I didn't say Electro yet, did I? No, and then Electro. So that's 5 members of the Sinister Six.
Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Sandman, Electro,
Lizard.
Yep.
Okay, so hang on. So that's 5 out of the 6 Sinister Six. So who I think is gonna come in?
Kraven. He's getting his own movie.
Now, okay, so that is interesting. All right, but I'm not gonna steal your answer because that was not my true answer. That's good, but I gotta tell my truth.
Okay.
So, I think it's going to be a returning villain on Tom Holland's side. Vulture's not dead in the MCU. Mysterio is, but these seem to be pulling villains from their last moments before death, from what the actor who plays Dr. Octopus has said. That's what he said, is my story in this movie picks up right after I was about to die. Like, right before I was about to die. So, if that's true, that means Mysterio could be back, and he's the one that revealed Peter Parker to be Spider-Man at the end of the last movie. Like, that could be interesting, right? And then suddenly, like, he's this master of illusion, and then he's back from another dimension. You know what I mean? Because the first time he was in the movie, he said he was a warrior from another dimension. This time he really would be. It kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Either that or the Vulture, which I'd be equally happy with. Because those are both classic members of the Sinister Six. The Sinister Six has a very large roster for only being 6. Like, ooh, you know who would be a great other appearance? Rhino.
So, apparently Dafoe is not signed on.
See, yeah, he's not confirmed. But that sounds like the Dafoe laugh, man. Yeah. I'm like 75% sure that's Dafoe.
But here's my point of the whole thing. I think you're looking too hard into it. I think they're just pulling. I don't think it's going for a Sinister Six, because, I mean, I feel
it's
like
got 5 members of the Sinister Six, dog.
But it doesn't. Only 3 are confirmed.
Yeah, but you can see the other ones in the trailer. Which ones are confirmed? Electro,
Goblin,
Doc Ock, and yeah. Lizard is literally in the trailer. Like, if you up the brightness, you can see it. Now, he is still trapped in a cage. Alright. But then, it definitely looks like Sandman's there. And even if there's 3, that's half the Sinister Six. You're telling me they're going to introduce half the Sinister Six. Most of them being from past movies. They're going to have at least one original villain, probably. Right? It's pulling from Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's. they gotta throw in one of their own at least to spice it up. Now, this is another theory I've heard, is that maybe Green Goblin is gonna be a totally new iteration, and that's their original villain, and it will just be 3.
That's what
That still just seems like a waste, though, because they have the perfect excuse to bring any member of the Sinister Six over with no explanation. Where did they come from? Another universe. Doesn't matter. Like, they have license to get any character, no matter how,
Now, I think your idea is you're using the whole multiverse too loosely, man. Use it for maybe...
You haven't seen
X-Men?
Loki, though. You haven't seen Loki, though, man. You don't know, like...
Have you seen WandaVision?
I haven't seen that one.
Ooh, you don't know some things, too.
I mean...
Alright, we're gonna have to come back.
we're gonna have to switch off shows.
Yeah, we're gonna have to...
WandaVision just looked so boring, and I mean...
Once it gets into it, you gets into it. I'll tell you that much. Just understand that the first couple episodes are kind of like parodying, or more so being influenced by classic television shows. Like, you'll definitely be able to pick up.
I do enjoy I Love Lucy, so maybe.
Yeah, it's only for like an episode, and then it switches. Like, one of them's Malcolm in the Middle inspired.
We better get on to another topic.
Yeah, let's go. This is why we don't...
Speed run.
Alright.
What power to life with?
I would like duplication, or like teleportation was always one, but like I could multitask so well with duplication. And low key, you know how many holes I could fill?
Would it make me weird if I said invisibility?
You know how many holes? You know how many of Tori's holes I could fill?
Jesus fucking Christ!
If I had duplication, like I'm talking shadow clone jutsu, just like anything, man. I could just.
I honestly just think super stamina because that and just that general thing, and like with that you could like jump over fences and shit. Like, I mean, if you just had like
stamina, not so much.
I mean, not like stamina, but like the overall like strength. I guess it would just be like slight super strength, not like intense, but like Spider-Man level where I could just like hop a fence and be like no problem.
But here's the thing with Spider-Man. Spider-Man is so strong that every time he punches someone, he pulls back to avoid killing.
Listen,
Dude,
I understand. Okay, I'm not saying like necessarily
him
as strong.
grabbing shit destroyed shit.
Okay, I'm not saying. Okay, then not as strong as Spider-Man, like Daredevil. Then fuck, just you know what I mean,
Peak
like
human conditioning, pretty much type shit.
A little better than that. A little like just beyond what an
I
actual
got you.
human could do. Like
So,
my
like-
casual jog would keep up with Usain Bolt.
So like a super soldier. Type,
Right,
like
yeah.
a Cap America type.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel that. I feel
Yeah,
that.
then I could just like leap over small inconveniences. I could win a fight with any human.
But dude, I could win a fight too. I could split into like 8 of them and jump them.
Yeah, but then you get on the map really quick. I could just be like, I'm just like incredibly good looking.
I'm just incredibly racist.
Whoa, what? Why?
That's what you could say, and no one could stop
I
you.
could. I wouldn't.
No one could stop you. What, are they gonna fight you?
Fuck. I'm so glad you didn't choose this power. No, wait, you chose duplication. You can be your whole own fan base.
Dude, I would subscribe to so many of my fucking shit, dude.
Oh, dude, all the Flezzes would follow the main Flez OnlyFans.
Dude, like...
They'd all be like,
I'd
fuck
walk
yeah.
through town, like, all dressed up, and them as a parade behind me. Just every day. Going.
And they'd all go along with it because they'd be like, this is just
they're
weird.
me. They're me.
This is just weird enough to make it funny. Wait, or would all of you just want to be at the front of the parade? And would you all end up killing each other?
No, I think with my duplication, like, they're just, like, kind of puppets.
Oh, well, that's bullshit.
I mean, it gets the job done. I don't know. Maybe give them some personality, but it doesn't matter. I'm the original.
All
If
right.
they kill me, they die. So, like,
All right,
up?
what's the worst superhero movie?
The Daredevil with Ben Affleck always comes... Like, I can't think of anything worse when I really look at it. Like, everything was like... They had everything to be a killer fucking movie. They even had some of the best actors to have in those spots at the time.
They still
it was
botched
fucking
it.
bad.
They still
like,
botched
that's
it.
why I love the show so much, I think. It's because, like, it redeemed it. It redeemed the character. It made me believe it can be brought to
It made me believe in Daredevil again.
Yeah.
I always thought Daredevil was cool. The movie was ass, sure.
Daredevil itself was cool, though, yeah. But then the movie, and then I hadn't watched it till I was much older, because I guess it slipped my radar as a kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is so bad. And then I watched The Punisher run around the same time, and that one's still fucking good. Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, Punisher. The Punisher Netflix series is really good.
I'm at the movie. I like the Thomas Jane one.
Wasn't there two?
Yeah, there's another.
I don't
one with
remember.
Dolph Lundgren, Thomas Jane one, and then another one after that.
I don't actually remember any of those. I remember the Ghost Rider movies though. I haven't seen the very newest one, whatever, like Retribution or whatever the fuck it's called.
The second one?
No, the third.
Oh no.
They made a later one with Nicolas Cage that was like semi-recent. Like I'm talking like 2014, 2015. Like it was way after the first ones. And Nick Cage just came back and was like, "Yeah, I'm still Ghost Rider."
Hey guys, I'm Ghost Rider. Hey guys, it's me, Ghost Rider. Look into my eyes.
Look into my eyes and feel the heat of my chains. I'm
Hey.
not Hellraiser.
What's your super movie? Super.
Okay, so that's easy. And it's Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Why do you like that? Why do you like it so much?
I don't like it. I said it's
This
the
is
worst.
The best. I asked you your favorite, and you said Shark Boy.
That's not on there.
No, I'm just changing the question for you.
Oh, well, I had something prepared for worst.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, it was Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Never
George
seen
Lopez
it. Never seen it. Looks dorky. Bad. Anyway, so, superhero dick sizes.
How big do you think Hulk's long?
Man, now, okay, I was gonna save that one, man. That was such a doozy. That's the creamy question, and you're just putting it out on the front.
All right.
I feel bad for anyone that has to experience your foreplay skills.
Thor. Let's go with Thor.
Thor's got
I'm thinking it's girthy, but about average size.
no, like girthy 8.5.
8.5. I'm thinking
He's a god. No, he's a
Okay,
god.
yeah. But gods, like historically, these gods were drawn or made in statues with very tiny.
Show
peepees.
me a Thor statue where he's got a small cock.
Go look
You're
it
right.
up.
No, you're right about Greek gods. All right, that was their thing.
That's fair.
Because they thought it was like boastful to have a giant cock and like go around wangling
It
it.
was actually part of fertility.
Right, yeah.
The idea was if you had a big penis, your semen had to go farther, so it, wasn't
It
as
wouldn't
good.
shoot as hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't as good.
But okay, yeah. So I would give Thor like a solid 8.5,
right,
like
yeah, that's
thick,
fair.
like a thick boy, like,
Like a forearm type thing.
not quite like maybe like a small tweaker girl's arm thickness.
All right, yeah, I can see.
You know what I mean? Like a solid like almost inch across.
Like a Riley Reid holding it up against her. Yeah,
Like yeah,
I got you.
right. So how about Captain America? How big you think that
I
that
think
dick
it's
be?
just an average 6. It's the generic.
So
dick.
what you're saying is
Cap
you
has-
think he had a small dick and they took the superhero serum and of course it upgraded everything about him
No,
and
I
it
think he had
upgraded
a
him to
12-inch
average
dick, but
Ooh.
the super serum had to get all the
energy from the dick.
Yeah, had to shrink him
Wow,
down.
why was he so nervous? He was such a nerdy, like nervous little guy.
Because
He had a giant cock.
Because he thought people wouldn't like it because it's so big. Because people were gonna be weirded out.
Poor fucking guy. Anyway. Okay, so I got another
Willem
one.
Dafoe, not even as Green Goblin, just Willem Dafoe. I'm thinking 7. 7.2.
I'm thinking a skinny 6.25.
Oh damn! All right, good job, Dafoe.
Right, like not bad, but not
bad.
good. Like kind of skinny.
You're pretty
You
average.
know.
You're almost Cap Dick. Almost Cap Dick.
Right, yeah, you know. Okay, what about okay. What about the Thing? Big rock cock.
I think.
How big?
I think it's about 7 stones.
Nah, come on. Give me a real size. I'm thinking it's wide. I think it's girthy. I think
Oh, dude, it's a chode for sure.
big chode. I'm thinking like maybe
He's a rock,
I'm thinking like maybe like 5 inches long, but like 5 inches wide too.
bro. I'm thinking like 4.
Fuck. 5 inches wide?
Yeah.
God damn, that's just like a credit card at that point, like a giant credit card for a
Nah,
cock.
bro, it's just like a big ass like. It's like
Like a CD case, like having a giant CD case made of rock instead of your penis. Well, no, like a DVD case. It's more, but like if you turn it sideways, so it's the short way. That's terrible. That's awful. That's just like a big old fucking clit.
Alright, I'll give him 5.
Right, like it's at least got to be a square. Like it can't be wider than it is short. That's just wrong. That just gives the thing a bussy.
Alright.
What about Deadpool, bro?
Solid 3. But he, 3.
Is it grower or shower? Like, is there
it grows. It grows.
to what?
It's
Because I thought we were talking about full mass this entire time.
That full mass 6.5.
I thought we were talking about hard sizes here.
I'm thinking he's very much a grower. Like 3. I'm not even thinking a full 3 when soft. Like Deadpool specifically has to be brought up that
Right.
it's a dinky.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's canon that he said he's a grower, not a shower.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's canon.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, here's one for you. You're gonna get blown away. It's Wolverine. How big you think that PP is, boy?
Well, he's Canadian, so that's got to be taken
also
into
like
account.
5'3".
Right, he's also really short. But I also like the idea of a small guy with a giant cock.
Do you think it's a metal boner? Cause
No, because it's only encased around his actual bones, and a boner is really just made of blood rushing to the peep.
yeah, okay.
So no
So
adamantium.
blood's made out of
His
bone.
dick can still break. That's his only weak spot for real. That's the only place they don't have adamantium. If you ever fighting Wolverine, go for the cock, bro.
What?
That's the strat.
But the pelvis would be. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, but you could bite off the fucking cock, or rip it off, or chop it off, and the balls too, bro. You could bash his fucking balls. Shit still hurts. He's invincible. The shit still hurts.
Wouldn't they just grow back too?
Exactly.
like,
So
you
you could
could
just
just
keep
keep
beating
stomping.
them in over and over.
Oh my god, do you think that's his kink? Is like getting shaky?
Yeah, pop them like grapes again, baby.
Man, I love the fact these grow back. Smash! And you just back up with a fucking truck.
Storm, strike me with lightning, put me on the roof in a ball gag.
Do you think he how bad do you think he gets fucked up from lightning, bro?
Dude, hella, it's gotta be. Okay, dick size. Gotta remember what's important here. I'm thinking solid
it's-
fiver, hard and soft, no grow.
I'm thinking he was like a porn star kind of cock guy,
Nope, 5.
being so short
Nope, 5.
and Canadian.
Nope, 5.
All right, next one, Gary. Gary's superpower is that they're super adorable.
I'm not sure Gary has a cock.
All right,
I've hung out with Gary a couple times, and I still can't quite place if Gary has a cock or not. I know Gary has a butthole, firsthand.
All right, let's go to Hulk.
I thought we already did Hulk.
No, we said we did for last.
Oh, 14 and a half.
16 with a 9 round. 9 inches around.
Like a straight pole, like a telephone pole.
Yeah, and this is hard and soft.
I think it should be smaller when it's soft because
thinking it should be
simply
like
because
4.
of the fact simply because of the fact of if you ever watch any depiction of the Hulk transforming, all right, you don't get a big old cock outline on the outside of them shorts, all right, that would definitely happen. So he's got to be a grower, intensely. It's got to be like a peep, all right, and then it grows to the size of a human,
It's the size of your leg.
Yeah, I would say that's about accurate. The size of a fucking adult male's leg that's not Wolverine.
It's Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito. All right, guys, what's up? Super games? What's some superhero games?
My favorite superhero game that never got a sequel was Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects.
That was a good one.
Fucking fantastic
Was that the
fighting
fighting
game.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, dark as fuck. It was like Mortal Kombat for
And
them.
it had-
They could do the kill moves. You could use everything in the environment. They had different strength levels. It was so badass.
So it had Spidey in it, and then
Had
their
Spider-Man.
own characters.
Yeah,
What were they?
there was
That one bitch that could teleport.
Blink.
Yeah.
Or Wink. Wink. They also had
Johnny Electro or
Johnny. Yeah,
the electric guy, right? Wasn't he? I feel like there was an electric.
There
bro.
was. Yeah. It was. Ooh, what was his name? I want to look this up now. Cause he was so cool. They had the Imperfect herself. That was just the named character. Hazmat, that
Hazmat,
weird dude who was kind of like Spider-Man, who ran on all fours and was all like sticky from being
was-
in Chernobyl.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites actually.
Yeah,
He
I
was weird.
loved him. Johnny Ohm. I just remembered
it was Johnny
Johnny
Ohm.
Ohm. Yeah. He got electrocuted, but they couldn't kill him. And then a lightning strike hit the prison, and he became Johnny Ohm. That was literally like exactly how his backstory went in the thing. Like
I'm sure.
dude, I love
I
it.
remember Winx was cool. Like she had a twin, and then
Yeah,
like,
they
her
were all
dad
like
killed it.
spliced and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
and then like she could teleport, and then her dad like sold her off to a fucking circus.
yeah, Hazmat. No. That was the other lady. That was the dancing lady.
Oh yeah, with the blades.
Yeah, that was the Imperfect. That was her name was like Imperiala or something weird. But
It was probably like Karen. Anyways, I liked the Punisher game.
Punisher game was pretty cool. I got to it late party. You know what I mean?
Understandable.
So like, I never owned it. So like, I got to play it at
Spider-Man
someone else's
2?
house sporadically.
The
Great
PS2
game.
one, probably
Fantastic.
The best Spider-Man one in my opinion.
I
to
bought
this day.
Spider-Man 1, like the movie tie-in game, and literally the whole time, I completed it, but the whole time I was like, I want to just be able to go down the streets and be Spider-Man. Like, I just want to be regular Spider-Man. And then I got Spider-Man 2, and I was like, holy fuck, they made my dream game. Like, that happened so many times in my childhood, where I played a game, and I was like, man, I wish, like, it was like this. And you think that's, like, some big far-off fantasy that'll never happen. And then, like, 2 years later, you have a game, and it's that, and you're like, whoa!
Yeah.
I'm connecting to buildings when I swing.
Now
Not the skybox.
Now I just want a game that doesn't crash every 10 minutes.
Hey, man, you bought Cyberpunk. This is your fault.
Dude, it's a lot of games. It's WWE 2K20. Oh, dude, it's like I just get... To be fair, 2K20 I got on a deal for like $5.
You buy basic bitch games. That's your problem.
Nuh-uh, I buy good games too.
Yeah, sometimes.
Uh-huh.
You know, I actually did kind of want to bring this up. This is a good segue into something I was going to bring up, is the fact that, what is it? That one game I have that I'm always trying to get you to play that you don't like?
Reign of Gayness.
Oh, yeah. What's it called? I can't remember
know.
the full name.
I
It's
thought it
something
was
Rain. Something Rain.
Heavy Rain's that one game.
Fuck, what is it called?
Reign of Fire? Fire Rain?
Shut up!
I'm trying to throw out ideas.
Fuck, what is the Rain game?
Rain.
Anyway, I can't remember it, but that game is actually really cool at letting you, like, once you unlock a certain ability that lets you choose your loot, you can kind of make yourself a superhero. Like, I played the Archer bitch, and I just gave her, like, stacked 8 out-of-combat speed boosts. So that meant whenever I'd be up on someone, I'd be shooting them with arrows, and as soon as they died, I would literally just go... boom! And like take off at supersonic speed, just like around the entire map until I got to more enemies, and then I'd just slow down and be like boom! And like go off like I'm talking like Flash shit. Like it was insane. It's really cool if you just want to like create your own story and be like, I'm my own superhero. I'm just gonna spec into like being able to like I've made like my own version of being One Punch Man with one of the characters where like literally one of the moves was where you just like do a big supercharged
So do they
punch.
stay these moves after you complete your waves and stuff? Or
Oh,
do you
okay.
have to
So
start
so
over?
what it is you go through these worlds. You take portals and you can loop it and you can go as long as you want, and the whole time you're collecting and stacking perks. And you get a thing later where you can choose which perks you're going to get out of the random boxes. So then it's not random anymore. So you can make builds. And you can go around as many times as you want. Become as OP as you want.
What happens if you die?
You're back to a basic bitch. You start over. You can either choose another character, or you can go with the same character and be sad. Because suddenly they're not badass anymore. And you have to actually try. Fun game, though. Fun
Hey, man,
game.
You ever played Minecraft?
Never. So,
Train battles. I don't care. Let's go to the fic.
just to the fic. All right, hand me your phone.
This is called fic.
I'm reading this one, so y'all get ready for the sensual, tensual, pinsual fucking. of your ears. My dears. You ever want to fuck a deer, Fliz? Good answer. Loki's Revenge. Oh boy. Should I read the summary? No, probably not. Chapter 1. Thor. Loki had a plan. A glorious plan at that. And it started with Thor. What? No. It wasn't mass destruction. Just yet. He was past that phase. Now he just mostly wanted revenge. Especially against Thor. And the Hulk. Fuck. I didn't read ahead for that one. Went too dramatic.
That's what happens, man.
And the luscious Iron Man. Ooh, luscious. Fuck yeah. But the Hulk would come later. Thor started the whole thing. So he would go first. This is already sounding bad. Take that out of your ear. I need that for work. Why were you stretching it out? I just now realized what the fuck you were doing. What is wrong with you, Fles?
I want to know how it works.
Shut up.
Alright. Dick.
Weeks had passed since Thor had given him that horrible punishment. The mean and green punishment is what they liked to call it. They had even gotten it on video and at many times threatened to use it if Loki had begun to misbehave again. I thought this was from the perspective of Loki.
No, it's from third perspective.
Man. Loki hadn't wanted that to happen to him, so he'd been a good boy, locked up in his room. Like a good boy. Again.
Yeah.
Would, despite Thor's complaints that he should come out so they could talk and play. Oh my. How old are they in this? Can you imagine adult Thor and adult Loki playing? I can just imagine them playing tag.
This is after the movie.
Oh my god.
He's back on.
The plan was in its embryonic stages, but it would do for now because Loki was bored. So, the first time he had come out in weeks, Loki decided to go to the library. But not before stopping by the kitchen first. Oh, yes. He left a secret surprise in there for his beloved brother, Thor. So, the first time... No, wait. I was reading the last part again. Fuck, I committed so hard. When he went into the library, he went to his favorite section and he took a seat on one of the plush sofas. He read the words, but didn't comprehend them, for he was only pretending to read until his brother gets there. That hadn't been long. Thor came bursting into the room. But brother, I need your help. He clutched at his throat and coughed a little. Hush, brother. This is a library. I know you do not come here much, and that is why you don't know the rules, said Loki. That's my voice for Loki.
Dude, I have so many comments and none of them are appropriate for this podcast.
He interrupted his slick comment. I need your assistance. This is an emergency.
Why does he sound like Scooby-Doo?
Because I was laughing, man. Shut up. Oh!
Ew!
I'll repeat. Oh! You need my help, brother? But I thought I was nothing but a treacherous witch with poisonous dreams, who should be... Thor groaned. I've already forgiven you. I've told you this many times. Loki had the smallest of smirks, and it went unnoticed by Thor. He feigned care. Oh, fine, brother. Lay upon thy lap and say to me what is the matter. Thor happily laid his head in his lap and folded his hands across his chest. Well, I'm feeling very hot, and I have this extreme craving for sex. Then go bed someone, brother. You can have any person in all of Asgard. You have people throwing themselves at you day and night. Why don't you mate with one of them? He was really only dragging out this so the potion could have more of an effect. He relaxingly played with Thor's luscious locks and glided his hands to his ears and neck. I forgot what announcer voice I was doing for this. I can't switch between 3 voices like that. I can't. I don't remember. I'm sorry. It's just a regular Jake announcement table of the...
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, that was it. Fuck. Hope I can nail Thor and Loki. You just bumped one out of my head. Thanks. Fucker.
I hope I bumped out Thor, dude. Hey everybody, welcome to the Drop Baby Podcast.
Well, I do not want one of them. They aren't good enough. They won't be enough. I want you, said Thor. Stupid. Loki was slowly driving him crazy with his light and subtle touches. Sorry. He couldn't help but to shiver slightly. His pants became much tighter. Loki was more amused than shocked. Is that so? I don't remember the Loki voice now. Fuck you, Fles. Is that so? Well. Fuck. You will have to wait, brother, for I am rather busy.
Pussy.
But you are hardly doing anything. I am reading.
You were way too loud near that mic.
You can read later, brother. Please. Why should I help you when it was you who punished me earlier? He patted Thor's chest. Are you doing a Are you doing a coda back there?
No, I won't.
Sounds like you're doing a coda. Jesus Christ.
I don't know why that was earlier.
He patted Thor's chest. He patted Thor's chest, which caused him to shudder almost violently. His nipples were highly sensitive for some reason, and his black-haired sibling was teasing and toying with them like one moves the thumb joint on a game controller. Thor knows about Fortnite. It was needed. You tried to destroy Earth. I'll do anything to be rid of this heat. Declare me king for a day, said Loki. Just a day? He didn't sound so sure. Nah, that's not a question. Loki laughed. Fine! Just allow me to sit in the throne while you announce your news today. Brother! That's all? That's all it takes to rid me of this heat? Loki nodded. All the while he had been lightly touching him in the many spots. Trying to spur him on and encourage the potion to take more effect. His sweet, dizzying scent hadn't made things any better. Deal. He had no further questionings and couldn't stand to be around him anymore. But he wasn't quite ready to leave yet. He wanted to fuck the hell out of him right now!
Okay.
he moved Loki's hand to his crotch. But before it was even touched, Loki flexed his hand so that he wouldn't touch it. Ha ha! Not now, Thor! You'll have to wait until later for that. He patted Thor's crotch, tap, 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 making the man shudder and throb harshly in his pants with a desperate groan. He almost just brought the man to orgasm just like that.
We still going?
We better be, fuck.
Oh man, this is gonna be a pain in the balls.
Now, get ready for your big day. I know you take longer than a woman to get ready for anything. The large mass of people noisily gathered into the throne room to hear the mighty king's words. They chittered and chattered about the possibilities of what he'd say and what he'd wear, or even if he'd give them a big old cock in the mouth.